So, welcome back. But first, I would like to know what was the cause that had an effect to for Keane to regroup.
Well, I think the cause was heartbreak. It was Tim's marriage breaking down, and well, really 5 or 6 years ago. It was a long time ago. Being Tim, he kept writing. You know, he kept documenting it and trying to find some kind of light and catharsis through writing songs. Him and I got together 2 Christmases ago, and he said, "Oh, I've got all these songs and I'm not feeling too confident about them, and can I send them to you?" And I was like, "Sure, yeah, you know, I'd love to hear them." And when I heard them, I kind of realized, you know, how much pain he'd been in, and but also how beautiful the songs were, right? So, I mean, I just was like, well, I want to be the guy, I want to be your friend who sings these songs with you and for you, and but also artistically, I felt very drawn to it. Yeah, that's the cause and the effect.
I know that you have a new album coming in September, but what I would like to ask you now is which old Keane song gave you goosebumps when you started rehearsing?
Most of them did, actually, because, you know, I mean, I did a few of them when I was doing my traveling with my solo thing, but really, you know, most of those songs we haven't played for 7 years. So, yeah, I feel it now. You know, when we got into a rehearsal room and kind of, you know, dusted all our equipment off and yeah, and started playing them again, it was very emotional. And so I think that's been one of the really great things about going away for a long time, is that it's brought a freshness to the old music.
And what can you tell us about the new album coming in September called Cause and Effect?
Well, it's really good. I think I mean, other people can judge for themselves, as ever when you do something like this. But I think we first up we made it for the right reasons. You know, I think often bands, you know, they go their separate ways and they come back and make music because they need to pay the bills, or, you know, they're bored or whatever. But really, for us, it was an artistic decision. I think it's an album made with real passion and energy. So that's the first thing. But really, I think the songs are about seeing a breakup from a much more grown-up perspective, right? So the fallout is completely different. When you're 18 and you break up with someone, you feel like you're going to die, and, you know, but you move on very quickly. But when you're sort of older, you got family and a house, and, you know, I think sometimes an idea that life will be like this forever, and then suddenly it's not. But then also, I think, you know, Tim, I think, has felt more hopeful as time's gone on. So there's a sense of journeying out of that place as well, which I think is good. There are some quite positive and touching sort of love songs on the record, like "Chase the Night Away." Yeah, and then some quite unusual things from Keane, you know. But I will leave that, you know, up to the listener to.